Welcome back. In between episodes I did a lot of shopping, and I also picked the barracks clean and whatever I didn't loot in Meister Siever's house. And yeah, as you might have already noticed, I did finally change the spec of Lohse. I made her an archer, and if you care, this is what her gear looks like right now. It's not very good. I had to make do with what I could get at the shops, and yeah, the selection was not that great. But I did get a more or less acceptable weapon. Well, it is of my current level, it is epic, and it has a socket slot. And its stats are okayish. So yeah, this looks quite nice actually. Yeah, it was a little bit sick that I mean, you've seen Beast fight. Beast is a freaking beast. I mean, he can almost one-shot enemies, and Lohse in comparison was just really weak. And to be honest, I could probably have done most fights without Lohse entirely. And yeah, I hope she'll be a lot more useful now. There's just one slight problem, and that is that while there is no resistance to physical damage like there is to magical damage, there is, however, dodging. And if the enemies use evade or evading aura, and there are some enemies, some dangerous enemies with evading aura, yeah, I will have a big problem actually. I'm not quite sure how to deal with that just yet. I could probably try to push my accuracy just high enough to still be able to hit. This is one option. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, problem is she will still not deal as much damage as Beast. Probably, no, definitely. Because the reason why Beast is dealing so absurd amounts of damage is because of his critical multiplier. He has 255% critical multiplier, and with Enrage, which by the way is extremely strong, I totally underrated this. At least at this stage in the game. I mean, if you look at Lohse, she already has like 30% critical chance, and yeah, towards the end of the game you can have like 100% critical chance permanently. So of course Enrage will not be useful then anymore, but right now it's really strong. And yeah, he gets a lot of critical multiplier from two-handed. However, Lohse doesn't get this critical multiplier from ranged, so she actually has a very low critical multiplier of 155%. Actually, I would consider if it might be better to put my points elsewhere instead of ranged, but we'll see. I mean, if I continue using Enrage every time, critical chance is pretty much useless to me. So the question is, how much of the time, or how often will I be using Enrage? And yeah, the answer is probably always. In any case. Okay, so these are her attributes, her combat abilities. Solo abilities didn't change. And I gave her, instead of big and better, I also gave her Executioner. I feel like Executioner really works with Lone Wolf, since you have 2 extra AP due to Lone Wolf. It is much more likely that you actually kill an enemy in one turn, and so you can pretty much every turn proc your Executioner and get 2 extra AP. And it's just really good. So, plan for today is to check out the tavern. Let's start with that. First, we've got some stuff to loot out here.
Come on, damn you. Think.
And outside of the tavern sits a elf named Stuart. Let's talk to Stuart.
I'm approaching this.
An elf in tattered red robes shifts through pages of handwritten notes spread across the table.
So many suspects. So many potential culprits. I need to narrow down the list. Think, you damn elf, think.
A floorboard creaks beneath your foot. The elf leaps around abruptly.
What? Why do you sneak up on me? Don't you know how dangerous that is, the way things are?
That's what he means.
Haven't you heard? My own Magister comrades are vanishing from right here in Driftwood. Whoever's behind it must be stopped. If you hear anything, come to me.
Oh, so he's a Magister, but he doesn't really look like it, does he? Maybe. An elf as a Magister, that's unusual. Yeah, note his ruined red clothing and say that he doesn't look much like a Magister.
I was removed from their ranks due to my elven blood.
Ah.
I'll continue to serve, though. I won't stand to see my comrades taken by some vile traitor.
Ask what he knows about the disappearances. We've already heard about the disappearances from the Magister in the barracks.
The Magisters are all I know, all I want. I turned my back on everything else when I joined them. My name, my blood, my history. If I'm not one of them, I'm nothing.
I misclicked. I went with suggest that he should try to start a new life away from the Magisters. Okay, that's not what I wanted to say.
I have to help them. 3 Magisters missing so far, and the rest are hunting for some sorcerer called Higba, a bloody tinkerer. He can't be responsible. I'm certain he can't.
Ah, okay, so in the barracks they told us they think Higba is a culprit, but he, on the other hand, does not think so. Ask what makes him so certain that Higba isn't responsible.
He might be a greedy little junk peddler and a sorcerer to boot, but hardly capable of seizing Magisters.
Well, if he's a sorcerer, he should probably be able to seize Magisters, but yeah, whatever. If you think the... say that if he's so certain that Higba isn't the culprit, he should inform the investigating Magisters.
They won't listen to me. Not anymore.
Guess that he intends to try and solve the disappearances himself then.
The elf nods stoically.
Exactly. I'm convinced that this tavern holds the key. It's full of scum and degenerates. The true culprit could easily hide amongst them. I have to keep investigating. Keep the pressure up. The culprit will make a mistake eventually. If you see anything suspicious, let me know.
Okay, so he thinks that whoever's responsible for the disappearance of the Magisters is somewhere inside this tavern. Yeah, maybe not say this to him. I mean, it's kind of true, but yeah, say you'll keep an eye out.
You do that. Now away with you.
We'll decide later. If we find who's responsible, and yeah, we'll decide then if we want to help him
You can figure this
disappear some more Magisters, or maybe give him to Stuart. Well, we'll see. Anyway, let's go into the tavern.
No Magister's coming for me.
The Black
Ain't
Ball.
no sorcerer.
Okay, we have a huge tap room filled with a lot of customers. Over here we've got a certain Boston Tongues on some kind of dais or whatever. Maybe an entertainer or something like that? Let's see.
You have interrupted my newest masterpiece!
The bard clears his throat as though to continue, but suddenly stops short.
Ah, Bart then.
Wait a moment. You're
Ah, he recognizes Lohse.
the Lohse at my home tavern? Be still, my wretched, wretched heart. The mistress of song is here!
Say it's a pleasure to meet him. Ask how he likes the crowd here.
Madam, now that I can count you among their number, I should never find fault with them again. Please, would you let me compose a poem for you? It would be the most tremendous honor.
Tell him that the honor would be yours.
Accord! Then, allow me to begin. When the mornings are darkest, and my crown tolls the terrible knell. When the beer ate my soul, and there's tar in my wishful mind's well, I look to the day I heard Lohse the many-tongued sing. Because owning a head is a terrible thing.
What?
Owning a head is a terrible thing. In a small country valley, after the grain harvest failed, there was little to sing about in the poor village of Dark Vale. Grown up, you bastards! Lohse is coming to sing.
And if the Majesty...
You know an empty belly is a maudlin thing. An empty belly is a maudlin thing. And then Lohse appeared!
This is kind of terrible.
The sky cleared. I put down my beer, and she sang. And so did my heart. And we cheered. When the mornings are darkest, and my regrets
Wow, that is
when the world ate
yeah,
my
yeah,
soul,
really
and
good.
there's blood in my
Let's see,
wishful mind,
Beatrice Mill.
I look to the
What are
day.
you?
Good, ain't he? Bet he'd even write a poem for you if you sidled up all nice like.
Owning a heart is a glorious.
And Dominic Keller.
That divine voice, that idyllic poetry. I could lose myself in Barstan's cinnamon eyes.
Sure, do that.
I look to the day.
Okay, nothing interesting. Let's see who we've got here. Oliver Winter and
Because owning a head
McLean. Let's talk to Oliver.
Arguing with Mac is like giving medicine to the dead. He's as stubborn as a corpse and smells the part to boot. No wonder Papa Thrash gives him the stink any time he tries to go downstairs.
There was little to sing about in the poor village of Dark Vale.
Scale
Grown up,
scraps.
you bastards! Lohse is coming.
It's the
to
first
sing.
time they appeared in the trader inventory. You can craft armor from them as far as I know, but yeah,
Empty belly is a maudlin
self-crafted armor and weapons are pretty bad. So.
Lohse appeared.
Then again, we need those for runes.
Sky cleared.
Although, do scale scraps work? I believe so. You need metal for certain runes. I'm just not sure if scale scraps count as metal.
And
But they should? Tiny metal loops and hooks hold small scales against one another. Yeah, should probably be metal. Okay, Mac.
Hail this sorcerer on the loose. I knew they should have cut off the Meister's head and burned the rest. Gotta make sure it don't grow back.
I thought he was referring to me, but no, he's talking about the Meister, I believe. Okay, not very talkative, these people. Let's see, Lovric.
He fixes you with a stare, looks you up and down, weighs you up, the cut of your cloth, the weight of your bag. A moment passes. Then a smile creases his face, a smile carefully constructed to look friendly and authentic, a smile that doesn't reach his eyes.
Greetings, stranger. Looking to ease the pain of a decaying world? You're in the right place. Beers are ordered at the bar, but can I interest you in a nourishing bowl of stew?
Tell him you're looking for something with a little more spice.
He purses his lips. His fingers drum a pattern on his elbow as he assesses you.
Reach out, touch his arm, give him a conspiratorial wink.
I'll tell you now, you'd better warm your hands before you go upstairs, or your new friend will be very upset.
A lascivious smile spreads across his face. His tongue darts from his mouth to lick the spittle from his lips.
Let me ask you this. Across the world, who is renowned above all others for their exquisite lovemaking abilities?
Yeah. Let's see. Say you're unsure, but you doubt very much it's him.
Perhaps one day I'll get desperate enough to disabuse you of that notion.
Yeah, I don't think so.
My friend, the very best lovers are, whisper it, lizards. And for a barely significant sum of gold, I can introduce you to the greatest lizard lover the world has ever seen.
Okay, well, I'm amused that you had something else in mind.
Well, this is what's available. Take it or leave it. And I suggest you take it. It's better to regret something you did than something you didn't do, am I right?
He holds out his hand.
Do we want a little vacation? Sure, why not? 100 gold coins, that's nothing. Let me just drop a save real quick. Okay, let's see if he's right about the lizards.
The money vanishes into his apron.
Now, let me ask you this. What flavour of stew do you prefer? Do you like the strong and meaty variety? Or do you prefer it delicate and fragrant, if you get my meaning?
Tell him you don't mind, he can surprise you.
I admire your sense of adventure. Upstairs, my friend, on the second floor, the experience of a lifetime awaits you.
He gives you a mischievous grin, then dips his head in salute and turns away.
Nova.
Love has a price. And it's pretty cheap apparently. Let's see. One of us paid Loverick for a private encounter with a lizard prostitute named Sarah. She will be waiting on the top floor of the tavern.
If they got nothing to hide, they got nothing to be scared of.
Or do we want to send in a beast?
Yeah, you're good with the
Oh,
magic.
sure, let's go upstairs. Now, thing is, we'll see.
Stick to your own characters, man.
Let me just plop this down here, just in case. Oh, who do we have here? Zaret. It looks like a male lizard, right? I think so. A green lizard. Let's see, Zaret.
A lizard, tall and beautiful, turns towards you. He fixes you with a sultry look, and when he speaks, it's like listening to honeyed gravel.
I'm so glad you came, but your friends will have to leave.
What? Can't we just, like, pay double?
He turns his back on you and waits for your companions to leave.
Fine. Sorry, beast. Would you mind?
A lizard, tall and beautiful, turns towards you.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm just the handsome gardener. I was in here watering the plants, and I saw these robes. I couldn't resist their silky touch. Please, don't punish me.
Let's see. What suits Lohse the best? Catch on and tell him he's been a very bad boy.
I'm so sorry, madam. I shall remove these clothes immediately.
Tell him he's been very naughty and should get those clothes off immediately. And also very slow.
But mistress, these clasps and straps, they're so difficult for my strong and yet sensitive and playful fingers. Would you...
A mischievous glint appears in the dark of his eye as he turns his back to you.
mind helping me?
Sachet? What the fuck is sachet? Okay, we sachet over to him, whatever that is, and undo the clasp on his robe.
He holds the robe to him, turns to face you. A mischievous smile plays across his lips. Then he lets the robe fall to the floor. His mouth opens to form a perfect O of mock horror. Then he grins.
Don't move, breathe him in. His heady musk, his intoxicating aura, his very presence, tantalizing and beguiling.
Take me.
Well, take him.
He smiles, takes you by one manicured hand. With the other, he strokes your cheek, traces a line down your neck to your collarbone and your clothes. Slowly, he undresses you, then takes you to bed. Your world explodes in bliss.
Now, surprise, surprise.
Good morning, lovebirds.
Good morning, Gil. Hey, this is my lover. Lover, this is my friend Gil.
Ask what the hell is going on.
I'm sorry, darling. It's a setup. You paid for a trip to paradise. Now you're paying for the return journey.
To wit, we're taking all your stuff. If you want it back, you can take it up with Lohse.
Lohse, so you're working for Lohse, are you? Well, my dear friends, we are just looking for Lohse, but before we do, I think I will kill all of you. They take your stuff over your dead body. Kill them. Oh, good thing I plopped down this. Oh, I actually can unlock it because I took the key. But screw the key, I can just teleport up there. Alright, beast, you have to save me because I'm, well, naked. And a little bit screwed. Shit. Let's see, I could do with some stuff. Unfortunately, every item I loot costs me 1 AP. So I can't just go ahead and loot everything. It would cost me 96 AP. So we'll take something that gives me a little bit of armor, I believe. I would like my crossbow, probably. As equipping it costs AP also. It does, of course. Fine. So you already had your turn. You still have to do yours. So, oh shit, I don't have my arrows. Ah. And I also don't have adrenaline. Oh shit! Okay, this might not be so good. I shouldn't have taken my damn crossbow. I shouldn't have taken... I just got lucky. Alright. So... I believe we'll take these. And... maybe one of my potions? Large physical? Let's take this too. Now, I have roughly 200 HP missing. Yeah, let's go with a large physical armor potion. Damn it. Okay, it's time to kill some people. Lohse is pretty much useless right now. Ah, whatever. Let's go. This, this. Can I hit you? Too? No. Can I kill you? Maybe? No. Or maybe. Let's see. Are you dead? Of course you're not dead. Shit, should have used crippling blow. Would probably have killed him. Anyway, let's kill him. Let's... This costs 2 AP, that sucks. Oh, fuck. Fine, let's charge over here. What? Oh, fuck! Okay, I misplayed badly. Shit. Oh, it's his turn again. Well, in this case, let's knock both of you down. Can I kill you? We'll certainly try. Well, he's almost dead. If he's stupid enough to run away from me... let's see, do I even have... No, I don't have opportunist anymore. That sucks. Whatever. Let's plop a... Sure, let's plop a stone skin potion. Because I'd rather not be... stunned or petrified. That would be bad. Now, you need to kill some people. Should be easy. Go with an enrage. Let's kill this guy. And this guy. And can we hit you? Damn it! Fine. Go ahead and loot some stuff then. And equip that. Really? Intelligence not high enough? Damn it. Don't kill Lohse. Don't kill Lohse. Whatever you do, don't kill... Fuck. Okay, let's reload. Okay, let's try this again. And I don't really like to not be the first one to act. So, go up. Okay, this apparently immediately started the fight. Sure, whatever. Let's go and kill some people then.
Into the dark with you.
Okay, I think Lohse is just getting out of here. But she's freaking naked. Let's go back up. Oh. And throw in my buff, because why not? Sure, let's give him another enrage. Oh, really? And let's get out of here. That should be fine. Okay, Beast, it's your... I'm afraid you'll have to clean up this place by yourself. Yeah, you should be able to kill this guy. Easily. Alright, let's kill it here. What? That didn't do much damage. Isn't that a critical? It was no critical, but I'm not enraged. What the hell am I not enraged? Shit. Okay, I don't know why I'm not enraged. That should be fine.
Glory is mine!
Alright. Goddamn assholes. Screwing with me. Ah, you're all dead.
Oh, my darling, you're so very good at what you do. I hope you're not sore about what just happened.
I can ask him if you want to go again. He set you up. You should kill him.
Don't be silly, darling. It wasn't personal.
You're going to kill him. He sees it in your face.
His expression hardens. A dagger appears in his hand.
All right then, lover. Let's dance.
What? Whatever. Yeah, sure, let's dance. Go on, beast. Oh, that was rather underwhelming. Let's get my loot back and everything else. Ah, crap! I have to set my whole hotkey bar up again. Okay, I set up. No, I still need environment. Alright, so now my hotkey bar is set up again. But damn annoying. Okay, let's continue looting. Okay, we're done here, and I believe we still have to settle one more score with a fucking innkeeper. I don't really like being set up.
He gives you his mischievous grin.
I did promise you the experience of a lifetime.
Tell him he killed his comrades. Ask him for one good reason why you shouldn't grant him the same reward.
His eyes widen. His lip quivers. You expect him to be afraid, even ashamed, but he's relieved.
Oh, thank the gods. They had me over a barrel. You have to believe me. It's hard enough to earn a crust around here, and me and the young'un, we've been starving.
Tell him you don't believe him. There's no young one.
He contrives to look even more pitiful. But then a grin breaks across his face.
Oh, hell, I can't keep a straight face. You're right, there's no young'un. It's an easy way to make a little extra money. But no harm done, eh? Admit it, you had a good time.
Ask him for one good reason why I should let him live.
Lift a finger towards me, and this whole room will rise to my defense.
Yeah, I don't think so, but even if they did, not much of a risk, to be honest, so yeah, I'll look around the room, decide to take the risk.
You don't scare me, even with those crazy eyes of yours. Say goodnight.
Oh, would you look at that? No one's going to help you. Well, my friend, you're dead. Very, very dead.
Glory is mine. When the mornings are darkest and my crown
Fucking asshole. Oh, nice.
hearing my soul, and a Lohse
Okay, so we've dealt with the innkeeper, but there are still a lot of people over here we have to talk to, and it looks like this is the way down under the tavern. There seems to be something very interesting down there. Also, there are the other levels, or the one other level we still have to explore, but all of this next time. Thanks for watching, and see you then.